I have my notes, everything in my head of what's happening here. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and you want to take it first,
Yeah. So
and we'll read or should we read the chats first? Mo, you call it
The chat.
before. It's just one? Okay, I see it right here. Aaron Carter has risen from the dead and started dating Peyton Manning's forehead. Man, y'all niggas, man.
okay.
All right.
So before we start to close this off a little bit here, so in this case, you both know what you need to do, right? Now, you mentioned being more of a man, buying flowers, opening the door. It sounds easy to do, but you're not doing it for some reason, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned, I guess, being less emotional, being more, I want to say, understanding yourself. Anything else you think you could do to like make it better yourself for him?
Yeah, for
her?
sure. I mean,
What else?
I would say that the biggest thing that I need to work on, and I express this to him all the time. I don't think the problems in our relationship are like one-sided. I'm not like that type of girl to be like, it's your fault, you're a piece of shit. Like, I'm not like that.
Well,
like, I'm
You
very
do say that when you're arguing, right?
what?
You said that when you're arguing, right?
No, like
Right?
Yeah.
I guess like
She does.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess like being disrespected a little bit kind of just like pushes you to say that, because I feel like a lot of the reason why girls act why they act or why women act very emotional is just I feel like they're being pushed to that point.
That's toxic.
So,
oh my god.
So your biggest thing is that you did, and I wrote this down earlier, is that he calls you stupid or he belittles you.
yeah, I don't like that.
What does she say that makes you say that she's stupid? Is it valid?
pendejo.
It's not about what I say, it's about what I do.
Okay, what does she do that makes you say you're
Like
stupid?
I'll like drop some keys and he'll be like, "You're stupid."
I don't know.
Pendeja.
I don't remember it specifically, but yeah, something like that probably.
Payasa. Payaso.
Okay. Sorry, continue on, Fresh.
No. Okay. So, what can you do as well to make this work? One more thing.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I mean, thank you for like honestly trying to make this work, because it ends up like helping us, and yeah, I mean, I can be more of a man for her, like buying her flowers, doing more details for her.
But hold on. Do you want to be though? Because see, this premise here, this foundation has to be from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Because if it's not in you, are you gonna do it now? Probably not. You might do it for a little bit and then stop. Because I'm sure at the beginning things weren't as like I want to say flat out how they are now.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say, or you guys, if you wanna impress a girl, let's say for a first time, let's say, and you take the girl out, you buy everything for her, obviously. If you wanna be like, and let's say,
I know where you're going with this, but go ahead.
yeah, yeah, like you date her for a week. Yeah, just
You go
know.
all out.
What?
You go all out for the girl. In a week.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think that after the time it fades a little bit, but you can get to a mutual agreement of the respect and the interest about the other person.
So basically, you love bombed her for like a week or two and said, "Okay, I got her now. I'm about to get married. Fuck this shit, nigga. I'm in. I'm already in this."
Locked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, I bring this to you because honestly speaking, bro, it happens to most guys. You put in the work at the beginning, you get her, you relax, it gets complacent, and then she's like, damn, nagging you a little bit, nudging you, like, hey, could you do this? Could you do that?
Do you agree with that? What he just said?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like naggy wife is like kind of the role that I've taken up, and I don't like
What
it.
is that, Nike wife?
Like she keeps telling you things like back to back, like repeating herself, like, hey, could you do this for me, do that for me? Oh, just do this, change this. Like it's always coming back the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So again, I just think here in this situation, you guys did it too early. Because
Yeah.
for one,
Yeah.
you don't know who she is and you don't know who he is. Because he portrayed a picture of himself. As you can see, he did give you some hints of who he is as a person, but that takes time. I'm moving in 3 weeks, it's crazy, dog. Like, yo, I bought a dog. That nigga lived with me, but like, he was outside the first 4 weeks. All right, so I couldn't imagine another human being. So off rip, I would say this: I'm glad you guys are together,
Thank you.
but you have a lot of work to do, as you guys know. But more importantly, as an individual, you need to understand him. You need to understand her. But that only comes with time. And being together that close at the very beginning, you can't possibly learn somebody, the right way. Because what's happening here is you're seeing her for who she is, but you're not ready for her. Because I'll tell you this: as a leader, as a man, being someone that's married to a woman, like you have to understand, like you have to be that guy that's gonna take care of the family, be there for her. And yes, I get you're from Argentina. It's not the same over there, but you're in Rome, bro. You're in the U.S.
Yeah.
And you gotta like conform to something. Now, as a man, if you don't want to do that, then she's not for you. And as a woman, if you want your man to, be along those lines of a leader and be an actual high value man, then you chose the wrong person, because if he doesn't want to change, then what'd you do? So I think on some level, you guys have a love there, but the understanding and the foundation is rocky. And if you don't change now, it won't get any better for the future. And to be honest with you, I think he's comfortable where he's at. You want him to do better, but is he going to change? Probably not.
Thank you. Yeah, I want her to step on, and be on my level. And if I make, let's say, I make $1,000 a day, she needs to be motivated by that and say, okay, I can do like 200, 500. Let's say.
No,
okay,
but you're missing the point. I didn't say that
I'm
she needs
sorry.
to come on your level. I was saying that you don't understand her. That's the problem.
I got
And
it.
she doesn't understand you. So you want her to do better, but she wants you to do better. But two different things. So I'm saying in a nutshell that like right now, you both want different things that you can't give each other. And as a result, what's gonna happen is more arguments, more toxic environments, and if you don't fix it now, I want to say the foundation, it's never gonna work out.
Question: how much? You said you bought that BMW, right? Cash?
Yeah.
How much did it cost you?
40.
So you paid $40K cash.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else, Fred? Or no, you were trying to say something, right? I saw that you were.
I don't think so.
I just want to hear your take on
But
what I
what's
just said. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
What
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I think the biggest thing is like I said, it's not a one-sided thing. I just think it's not him he needs to change. I think we both need to change. I need to make strides towards being a more high-value woman. I want to, control my emotions and just be more in my feminine energy. But it's hard to be in your feminine energy
When he's not his masculine.
when he's not in his masculine energy. And I just feel like it's not a criticism. I just feel like he can do more strides to do that. I feel like when you're as a woman, I feel like when you're in a relationship, the man should be a leader. He's the alpha.
He should, but nowadays, are most men that way? No.
No.
All right. Let me give my take on it.
Please.
So I'm just gonna be very, very blunt here. I'm probably gonna, maybe, and I don't mean to be offensive here, but I'm gonna be very honest about the
ahead.
situation. From going through everything here. She's looking for a provider. You're looking for a partner. The two don't coincide. You're looking for someone who's equal to you, or someone that's going to also be a potential breadwinner. She's looking for someone to take care of her, and that's going to be a masculine leader. And the problem is that you're not ready at this point, from some of your behaviors. You're not ready to really take on a woman as a husband. You still have some party stuff that you want to do. You're just not really responsible. You spend $40,000 on a BMW cash when you're in a marriage with a girl. And the thing is, too, is that she's taking an enormous risk on you. She married you. She's helping you with your immigration status. She's basically deferring to your authority. And the reason why she's so frustrated and angry and she's nagging you and stuff like that, and a lot of these arguments come, is because you're not fulfilling your job. She comes from a household where her dad is a leader. He's a provider. Her mom worked electively versus having to work, and she has that frame of reference of what a man should be off of her father, and you're not lining up to that, and that's where her frustrations come with. And a lot of the times, whenever you look at a woman and she's frustrated or she's in a situation and she's nagging or whatever, a lot of the time it's because the man isn't doing his job. Now, does that mean that she's off the hook? No, she has some things that she has to work on as well with the
course.
BPD and everything, but your inadequacies are bringing you out even more so because you're not doing your job. So it's heightening her instabilities.
I feel like I can't be like a completely feminine woman and just
Yes.
be in my feminine energy of just mothering something or being, because how am I going to mother something if I have to constantly worry about, oh, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to pay
Yeah.
this? It's not about being a gold digger. I hate gold diggers. I'm not a gold digger. But as a woman, I feel like you need to know your value and your worth. And I feel like being a woman of in itself is a job. You have to be a nanny. You have to be a cleaner. You have to be a psychologist. You have to be there for your man. And providing for her financially is not a burden. It's not a gold digging thing. It's you're supplying and you're supplementing all of these things. You're paying for all these
I understand
things.
your perspective 100%. But like the thing is that you guys are looking for different things. You're looking for a traditional man. Unfortunately, he's not a traditional man, at least not yet. He's looking for a 50-50 partnership. He's looking for, and the other telling thing too is that you want to be able to save money, and you don't really want to be a breadwinner yourself. You want to be able to kind of make money, save as much of it, and then have her chip in with the bills. which I understand, but that's not what she wants. So you guys are looking for two different things. She's looking for a traditional masculine figure, and you're more of like a more modern man, which unfortunately I'm going to give you some advice here. Most women, even the most liberal women, believe what she believes. Even a girl that has a career that makes a bunch of money, she's still going to want you to make more money, bro.
I still wait. Let's get something straight. I still want a career, and I'm still trying to push in that direction of being a career. But also, he like
That proves my point.
he also
Even with you being someone who's more modern, you still want a man to provide for you.
he also like expects me to just have this like millionaire like mentality of just like having $1 million business, and I feel like I'm being pressured to do that instead of being pushed in that direction.
See, you guys started a company together.
No.
Wait, no,
No.
hold on. This is like a analogy here. Two of you start a company with two different mission statements. Yours is 50-50. Yours is he's the CEO. But as a result, the business is shaky because it's two different statements. So I'm just saying to say, like you said earlier, you're on two different playing fields here.
Yeah.
And if you don't catch up to each other or make I want to say, compromise, it won't work at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just very, very simple. I mean, bro, I'm just being 1,000% with you. Like, you're not really mature right now.
You're like a kid, bro.
You're like a kid, dude.
Which is fine.
But
Why?
like,
But
yeah.
I thank you for the. I mean, I was listening the whole time. Thank you for the perspective, and I think you're absolutely right about like what you say. I thought about it, and yeah, I mean, we had like a rocky like beginning, and we found out like we have different like mindsets. Her mom like taught her about like having like a marriage where the guy pays everything, and I came from like an entrepreneur like group where like everyone earns money. I don't care if you're a woman or a guy, you can make money. And she sometimes makes, for example, excuses about, hey, I'm a woman, I can't make that money, and I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Like,
I don't say that, but thank you.
a woman.
I don't think I've ever said that in my
Yeah.
entire life.
Nah, this is an example. For example, she's like getting excuses like, hey, I'm a woman, I can't make that money.
Never said that.
She did. She
No, I
said
didn't.
like, men make more money than women. I'm like, dude, she had kids. She can do OnlyFans and make a lot of money.
But she doesn't want to
she-
do
I
that.
she
don't
doesn't
want to
wanna
do
do that.
that. I don't want to do
I
that.
mean, that's
I don't
fine.
want to. I love like go. I'm all for women who do OnlyFans. That's not what I want to do. That's not something I want to do.
I respect that.
Look, man. I'm just gonna be, again. You need to man up. Like, you're kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Like, you got a girl. She's married to you. She's helping you stay in the country. She is petitioning for your green card. Like, she's taking an enormous amount of risk on you. And what she wants in return is a leader, a guy that's going to take care of her, a guy that's going to be dominant, a guy that's going to be assertive. Looking at your girl and saying, hey, keep up with me, make money with me. Do you want another dude? I mean, you're the
what
man, bro.
that's what I'm
Like, you're the
saying.
man. You're the leader. You dictate everything. You should be telling her what it is. You should be the breadwinner. You should be taking care of her. I mean, bro, spending $40K on a BMW when you have a wife at home is ridiculous. That's crazy, bro.
well,
You're
thank
living
you.
like-
But
Thank you for
like
the
you're
advice.
single.
like,
Yeah.
like you're living like you're single, and
Yeah.
then the other thing too is that you're responsible for her now. You're a fucking man, bro. Like, you need to behave like a man.
I feel like girls have this thing where they like to turn their brain off when they're with their man because they know their man has
trust.
got it. He's got it.
It's trust.
He knows where to go. He has everything planned. I feel like I have to take on that role of knowing where I have to go, having everything planned, and it's just it's exhausting. Like,
And I'm really-
I feel like I'm doing everything.
I understand that.
Sometimes.
And that's why, dude, that's why she's nagging you. She's nagging you because you're not doing your job as a man. Like, I get it. When you're dating, you guys want to go 50-50, feeling it out. That's cool. But, dude, you just literally, y'all got married. It's changed. Now you have to step up. And it's up to you, bro. Like, if you don't want to step up and you're like, okay, you know what? Nah, I kind of want to do this 50-50 thing, then be prepared for her to be nagging you, to be mad all the time, not be fulfilled, etc. But women want a dominant leader, and you might not be that guy yet.
Let me give you the forecast, right? Because obviously speaking, there's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
on the show,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. We're just being honest with you,
And
bro.
You're a dude. I'm a dude. You know, we're all dudes here, bro. We understand the struggle, bro. We want to live our life.
Thank you.
Get lit, have fun. So here's the forecast, bro. Right?
Yeah, I made
year-
bad
Hold on,
decisions.
hold on. Hold
Immature
on.
decisions. Yeah,
a year
sorry.
passed, 2 years passed. You know, hopefully you're still together, and you know, she's still nagging you. You're still doing your thing, and you break up. But now you're in the country. You're good to go. You leave. You do your thing, or you make a change here, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna be the man that she wants me to be, or for myself, just be that man, and you stay together. So again, it's up to you, bro, as a man, if you want to decide what you want to do. But if you really love her, you make a change. If you
Yeah.
don't, then
And here's the thing: you need to make the change, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
It's not even about doing it. Of course, you should do. You guys are together. You should do it like, for the betterment of the marriage. But the point I'm trying to make is you need to change anyway, because let's say you leave her, next girl you get is also going to want you to be a leader. And I know you're saying like, oh, I want a
tell
girl
them
that's a
that all the
hustler that
time,
makes
yeah.
money. That's fine. Guess what happens when a girl becomes a hustler and makes money? She wants you to make even more money. I mean, you were in that relationship with that porn star. She was bossing you around. She put a camera in your fucking house, and you sat there and
Actually,
said, "Hold on."
She was bossing me around.
Yeah, she
that's
was
the
bossing
thing.
you around. But you know why she was bossing you around? Because she made more money than you, bro.
Yeah.
And anytime a girl's able to boss you around, she loses attraction for you. So the point I'm trying to make is this. Let's say you find this girl that's a go-getter, that motivates you, that makes money, etc. She's going to still expect you to make more money. So you need to man up regardless, because if it doesn't work out with her, the next girl's going to want the same shit.
Yeah, and I tell him all girls are like that. Like it's
Yeah,
you
they
know
are.
what he says. You know what he says indiscreetly, and I don't mean to like call you out, but he thinks being a provider and being a provider for a man is prostitution. He thinks
No,
he thinks
I don't
he
think
said
that.
no. He says this all the time. He's like, oh, you want a man that like being a man that pays for everything for his girl. That's prostitution because you're exchanging sex for money, which is it's not that. It's not. I don't feel like it's that.
I mean, no, it can be different. I mean, if a guy pays everything for a girl and a girl just is using the guy for that, it's for me.
but
it's
I'm
like
not
paying
using
for it.
you. I'm not using you.
No, you're not.
see,
And
see
I'm not.
I get what you're saying because most girls, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
paying shit.
A lot of them
but
be on
she's
some
your
bullshit.
wife, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually your girl. This is your wife. Granted, your ex girl, bro. I actually know her, and it's funny because you said you were with her, right, bro? But you know what's funny about that whole scenario? She was controlling you.
Yeah, 100%. I believe
and
it.
she felt like she deserved it. You know why? She made more money than you.
Yeah.
So in that reality right there, even though she's paying half and half with you, she's trying to control you. And in that sense right there, what does that mean? If you leave her, like he said before, next girl is gonna do the same shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
all girls want the same. Like they'll sit there and say I'm a boss babe or whatever, but they all want you to be a leader. So you might as well figure this out now and understand that I'm the fucking man, I'm the leader, etc. You just got to be more mature. I mean, it's crazy to me that you spent $40K cash on a car when you have a wife at home, bro. Like that money should have been saved as an emergency fund. Like you just got to move smarter and be more intelligent. Like, do you really need a BMW? Do you really need a car like
well,
that?
Thank you for that.
It's
I
not a smart
mean,
move.
I just want to have fun a little bit and then save. I mean, I just want to have the mentality of I spend 40K, I can make 40K.
Bro, fuck your fun, man. Yo, in your 20s as a man, you should be sacrificing and grinding. You shouldn't be drinking. You shouldn't be partying. You shouldn't be running around. You know what I was doing when I was 24 years old? I was arresting terrorists. I was working every day. I was working 70, 80-hour weeks. I was kicking doors in, arresting some of the worst people of the worst. I was putting pedophiles away. Like, at 24, I had to decide, okay, I'm either going to become a man or I'm going to continue to be a boy. And I forced myself to mature. And that's what you have to do, man. You need to literally take your 20s and grind.
Yeah.
Like, fuck having a car, fuck partying, fuck drugs, fuck all this other dumb shit. You should literally be at home, working with your wife, building a legacy, right? Because you decided to get married, and she took an enormous amount of risk on you, getting you a green card, letting you stay here, right? Where there's more opportunity than in Argentina. And you got to pay it back, man. You got to step up and be a man, bro. Like, you need to sacrifice your 20s as a man. You're not a woman. You need to build your legacy now while you're young and you're able-bodied.
Well, thank
and
you.
I feel like being married to him this young, and I want to reiterate that we did not get married for the immigration thing. Like we just genuinely have a lot of love for each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have connected on a different level, and that's the real reason we got married. But I think the roles have kind of interfered, and I feel like that's why I
Well,
can't
there is
be
no role. That's the problem. There's no defined roles here. You guys are
Exactly.
both-
I feel
that's the
like
issue.
I feel like as a woman, I have my roles and I have my responsibilities. For me to be in my feminine energy, I need to complete those roles and
Yeah.
responsibilities. But I
Understand.
can't do that if I'm constantly thinking about where to get money from.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's play this out real quick. If he doesn't change, would you leave?
I want to say no because it's been an issue for ever, and I've never left. I mean, we've both done a lot of things to each other, and none of us have left. And I think that shows commitment to the relationship and just making it work.
If she doesn't change, would you leave?
Here's the thing. I want this to work.
Yeah.
Right. So, if she wants me to
What's your favorite color?
blue
Green. Sorry, go ahead.
for Rumble, okay, Rumble.com.
Yeah.
And I want to change for her, and I want her to change for me. So I want to make this work. I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I have always been honest with her. I mean, it's not like, hey, I'm a scammer. I'm like, hey, I want you for your green card, so I'm gonna behave that way for a certain amount of time till I get my green card and then I'm gone. No, I'm transparent and I'm always gonna be honest with her, and I'm the way I am. And yeah, for the 50-50 thing, I think it's fair. And
Well, look, we spoke about it on the show. You guys have your both, I guess, issues you brought up. We found a several line here where you can make a change for each person, but ultimately it's up to you.
50-50 is unacceptable, bro.
I think you.
It's
You think so?
unacceptable. If you want her to do what she's supposed to do, you want her to be your wife, you want her to stay, like, you know, cook and clean for you, etc. while you play PlayStation, it costs to be the boss, man. You can't sit there and play PlayStation and then go 50-50 with her and then